Well, we have made it back from holiday and we're straight at it. We landed and got home at midnight. It's currently 10 a.m. in the morning, the following morning, and we're straight at it. We're going to go charity shopping today. Good old-fashioned charity shop session. So we've made it to Ormskirk. So without further ado, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Make sure you ding dong that bell as well so you do get notified when I upload next. What I will say is we're going to try and only buy bangers only today and things that sell rapid on eBay. We're going to try and go into today's charity shops with a different mindset, absolute bangers and fast sell-through rate. And I tell you what, it looks like we brought the sun back with us. Beautiful. But it's currently a Saturday. And it's absolutely rammed inside. Why did I decide to come out on a Saturday? A pair of Levi 502s for £5. That's not too bad. It's the premium edition as well with a big E on the back. Has been re-released, but £5. Decent. But is it quite a banger? We always know the first buy of any haul that you buy is always a bit, let's say, meh. This is probably one of the worst things we brought today. Still good money. Don't mind paying £5 for a pair of Levi's, especially if they are the Big E versions. They have been reproduced, so do take that in considerations. These are reproduced ones. 502s, waist 32s, legs 30. Should be able to get at least £25 for them. Ah, that's a cool bag, but not a banger. If that was leather, probably would have picked it up. As we were leaving, I spotted this lampshade. And for £3, I think we'll take that. What a weird and wonderful piece we have here. And they're the key words there, weird and wonderful. Weird and wonderful sells on eBay. This lampshade will probably sell for about £35. Maybe I have to get a little bit more, maybe I have to get a little less, but money's definitely safe with this one. I'm going to put a listing value of £35. That's a shame. When we went to pay for the lampshade, she said that there was two, but then when she had a look, she actually sold one this morning. So could have had two of them lampshades, but one's fine. You can't win them all, can you? Next stop, cancer research. And hopefully we keep the streak going. Oh, these are really nice. If they are £7, I'll buy them. Oh, bang on 7. Beautiful. £7 for them types of Clarks. Yes, please. Oh, that is sick for kickers. Like a proper boxy fit tee. But probably not for resale value, but that's a beautiful personal cop. Well, look at that. That thing is beautiful. Oh, that's a shame. That's got a good sell-through rate for £4, believe it or not. That's actually only selling for about a tenner. Oh, I thought we were in. Size 3 DMs, £45. I was tempted with these, but there's not much on eBay on this particular brand. But these are all like motorcycle bags, but £30 a pair and £20 a pair. It's kind of putting me off. Yeah, I think we're going to leave them today. Okay, next shop, Woodlands Hospice. Let's be having you. I don't normally pick these type of things up, but the last sold of this sold for £35. So for £2, I'm going to do a little check now, see if it's all there. And if it is, that's a nice little buy. So it's supposed to have 72 cards, which I'm not being funny. I know it's not. I read that as 72. Well, it's got instructions, so at least we can figure out what's supposed to be inside that. I think for £2, we're going to take a punt. I don't tend to pick up board games, but I made an exception with this one because it's easy. It's just a few cards, and that's it. It's got its instructions. £2 paid, as you can see on the price tag. Listed for £35, so definitely be on the lookout for a chronology on the old board game aisle because there's some serious money in that. Ah, these are a shame. £8, just not enough meat on the bone. I like them because they're unusual, and unusual stuff sells on eBay, but we're on a strict budget today. We will keep the streak going. We have bought something in every shop. Salvation Army. Let's be having you. And in the window we have a £10 copy of Mortal Kombat. Well, if that's the price of that, we're going to struggle to find anything in here. Well, this is a bit of a rare game, to be fair. Get on the mic. Includes the game and the microphone, but for £10. I think we're just going to have to leave it. These are very unusual. Barracuda for Oliver Sweeney. Old sale. Oliver Sweeney is a great shoe brand. I cannot find anything on them. They are super, super chunky. Great brand. 15 quid. I'm just unsure. Well, I'm glad I checked them thoroughly. It's got to be, what, 2-3 months, and this jacket is still here. Unfortunately, nothing in that shop, so on to the next one. Let's be having you. And these caught my eye as I was walking in. Yeah, I think we'll take these for 20 quid. Nice pebble leather effect. Look at them, beautiful Mary Jane style. Size 4, give her a nice spruce up, and they should be a £70 note. Look at these. These are absolutely beautiful. Sort of nice, like sunburnt red, sunburnt orange sort of colorway going on there. Unusual DMs, to be honest with you. Doc Martens, absolutely sensational brand. We have all heard of this brand. This is the 11507, kind of giving me sort of the Mary Jane vibes going on there. Look at that detailing on the strap as well, absolutely stunning. UK size 4, so slightly smaller than I was hoping for, but still should be able to clear 70 odd pound from them. And with that deal, we just scored a Holden 1. But if I'm honest, that is literally, I think, what the hell? They are bongers. That is pretty much it in this shop, unless we can find anything on here. I don't think we are. There doesn't really seem to be a men's section anymore either. I lied. We found our favourite brand, Hotters. Would it really be a rummage around video if I didn't pick up a pair of Hotters? These are Christina's. They are absolutely beautiful. The beautiful thing about Hotters is their model numbers will be somewhere in the old shoe themselves. Type that into eBay and you will be pleasantly surprised. It will tell you exactly how much they are worth. Doing that with these ones, the Christina Hotters, should be able to get 30 quid. Oh, I thought these were a pair of Hey Dudes, but they're not. I've been duped. £8 Clarks, probably not today if I'm being honest. Bangers only, remember? Yeah, we'll leave them, both of them. Aha, we have found the men's section. I in fact mentioned this in a recent car boot video. This is a Champion's reverse weave. Reverse weave being the key sort of ingredient there. Champion, not a great brand anymore. We've got a couple of embroidered hits here, there and everywhere. It's got such a sick embroidered hit on the old hood. Look at that, beautiful. But because it's reverse weave, it holds a bit of money, and that's why I didn't mind paying £6 for it. Should be able to get like 30 quid for that. That's a shame. Unfortunately, closed. It looks like it's closed for good. The last one, Bernardo's, which is a charity shop we normally do pretty well in. These are quite nice for 6 quid. A pair of Samuel Windsors, sort of like cherry red, sort of monk strap going on there. That's got to be a buy. The only downside is they are only a size 7. I do love myself this brand. Samuel Windsors has an incredible high RRP, so it has a little bit of resale value. Paid £6 for them, sort of nice cherry red single monk strap shoes. Really nice condition, hardly any creasing on the toes, which is super important. Only a UK size 7, however, with all that being said, should be able to still get 30 quid for them. Now tell me if that isn't the coolest diesel bag you've ever seen. Oh dear, what are we doing here? We're buying a lot of stock, that's what I can tell you. Good quality stock. I will show you exactly everything we picked up from this shop in one big haul. £41 and 50 pence later. That was a good final. City shop completed, and I tell you what, that is not a bad way to introduce myself back into the game of reselling. That was a really, really good haul. So what we're gonna do now is go home and we're gonna go through everything that we picked up and tell you guys how much we paid for everything and how much we're gonna look in to get back on places like eBay. So let's go home and let's crack on. And now we've got to talk about the massive pile that we made in the last charity shop. So I'm going to swap the camera around and show you exactly what we picked up from the last charity shop, which, if I'm being brutally honest, was pretty insane. And that's where we found the creme de la creme, the best item of today. So let me flip the camera around and we'll show you exactly what we picked up. So yes, we literally picked up all of this from the last charity shop, which is insane to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of quality good stock to flip online for a profit from one singular charity shop. Where do we start? Let's start with this dress here. The dresses are just bread and butter items, nothing too major. This is literally the best item of the day. This weird and wonderful diesel bag, which could be worth a couple of £100. But before we get there, let's talk about what we've got here. We paid £3 for this Bowden dress because it was half price. It was up for £6, got it for £3. Really nice. That'd be like a £20. This dress is slightly better and I think will sell for slightly more and is just genuinely a better brand in general. And again, it was half price. Hobbs London. Hobbs is a beautiful brand. The quality of Hobbs is almost sensational. It's almost perfect. This is a really nice sort of like charcoal grey, sort of like speckled dress. It's not the best size. It's a slightly smaller size than we would like to buy to resell, but I just think the pattern, the quality, the brand, the style will help sell that for about £25. Again, wouldn't be a rummage around video if we didn't pick up a pair of, you guessed it, Clarks. Clarks sell so well. I've been badgering on about this brand. You guys are probably sick and tired to death of me mentioning this brand, but for £4 for sort of mid-top ankle boots, easy money. 25, 28 quid. Don't tend to pick this brand up too often, but the style of these and the price, they were like £5 for a pair of boxed June London sort of ankle boots. They are really, really nice. And it's kind of a new brand that we kind of want to try and see if we can like tackle properly, because they're forever in charity shops and some June London stuff do sell really, really well. This is the Perlay model and it's the sort of like a tan brown colorway. Really nice condition. A little bit of creasing, but nothing too heavy at all. Just that slight crease there. You could probably get that out if you wanted to, but I think for the sake of this video and the sake of how much these are worth, I think it's just probably just worth just listing as is. Should be able to list as is with the condition as is for about £25. And now time for the start of the show, which is this amazing, I've never seen anything quite like it, Diesel. Again, a brand that's very, very hit and miss. Diesel bucket bag. Look at that. That is absolutely incredible. I love the look of this. It obviously wouldn't suit me, but the style of this is insane. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Comes with its dust bag. I have done some sort of authenticity checks on the websites and spoken to a few people, just waiting for luxury pickers to get back to me as well. And I've done my own checks on them as well. I think it's real. I genuinely think it's real. If you guys know, if anyone who's watching this knows if this is real or not, please do let me know in the comment section below, or reach out to me on Instagram and I can send some photos over. Looking on various different marketplaces, I have seen a sold of 259 quid. I've seen a sold of 198 quid. So yeah, this is a couple of £100 bag and it's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. But yeah, this is a thing of beauty. Like a little bucket handbag. Insane. It's insane the things that you do find in a charity shop, isn't it? And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. So thank you so much for watching. We did spend £93 on everything today, and looking at what we did get for that money, I think it was well worth going. We've got a listed value of around £490, which I think again is pretty solid. Maybe a little bit more if the diesel bag is kosher and is legit, but we'll wait for that on another day. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you that watches me talk about reselling tat on the internet. You guys are, I say it time and 10 again, but like incredible. Like I appreciate every single one of you. Legends. I'll see you beautiful lot in the next one. Bish, bash, flipping